Hey guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader, and in my last weekly video report I spent a lot of time reviewing and dissecting an article that I recently found. The title of the article was "Can Individual Traders Succeed in the Financial Markets?" This was by a fellow named Brett Steenbarger. When I looked up Brett, I think he's a psychologist and he assists proprietary trading firms, helping them evolve better traders. And so the idea of, can individual traders succeed is a robust discussion, and then it evolves into, what does it take to succeed? And Brett goes into a large discussion of why most traders fail. They give up, or they simply don't succeed very, very quickly. Now, this is supported by industry statistics, certainly in the FX industry, where I think it's estimated that over 90% of most traders will lose most or all of their account within a 3-month period of time. Now, I think that there's a whole lot of reasons for this. Brett goes into his article, about some of them, and then he posits some solutions, one of which is that traders should seek mentoring. It may sound self-serving, but I certainly support that. But then Brett concludes his article, about how traders can help themselves succeed by saying this. So Brett says, an important theme emerges from the observations of those engaged in daily training of traders. Success is a function of guided, directed interaction. Now, I couldn't disagree with this more. Basically, what Brett is saying, that the new teaching model is all about learning within a community at proprietary trading firms and via online communities. This interactivity enables developing traders to learn from the masters and also to learn from each other. And I think this is where Brett and I diverge quite radically. It's my contention that, yes, you have to evolve and understand and get to a point where you have a methodology that has an edge. But once you get to that point, you should have complete objectivity in being able to apply that methodology. And frankly, being in a room full of people, all with their own opinions, is only going to make you more confused and probably more emotional, which frankly is the antithesis of effective trading. So you can imagine, you come up with a trading idea, you kind of go over to your buddy and he says, well, if I look at the same idea on a 4-hour chart, I wouldn't do it. Or another guy says, look, the MACD's rolling over here, so, I don't think that that's going to work. Or another fellow says, this moving average is starting to cross over. And, 3 minutes into a robust discussion, you're completely confused, and what, you started out with as a solid idea has quickly devolved into a discussion where it's just an opinion-based thing. So I've always said that this is a loner sport. Trading is something that you have to go into a bunker, actually put aside all of the distractions, the crawl, the news, the opinions, the online community, the robust forums, because it will just be analysis by paralysis, or paralysis by analysis, where you have so much overwhelming information that finally it's just impossible to pull the trigger. So to my mind, you have to be completely objective about what you're looking at. And for me to be objective, all I need is a price chart and time. Price and time. No volume, no moving indicators, no EAs, no nothing. And really to support this argument, I'm going to show a screen now of a trade that I did last week based only on my analysis of the long-term trends in the British pound versus the Japanese yen. So I'm going to start off by showing you a clean chart of the last couple of years in the pound versus Japanese yen, and see if you can't come up to the same conclusions that I did simply by looking at this chart. Okay, now I'm going to show you the same chart with a couple of drawings of my analysis where I saw the trends, where I saw the price patterns that was going to direct the trajectory and the future direction of the pound versus Japanese yen. And then I'm going to show you the trade that I did for myself and I sent out to thousands of our members around the world, where just 1 week ago I suggested going short the British pound versus Japanese yen. And I got short at 136.27. Late last week it hit a price of around 132, which means that I was up 400 pips in the pound versus Japanese yen, and showing a nifty $200,000 profit on my trade. So this is all I needed. All that I'm showing you is all I needed to go into my bunker, make a decision, and on the heels of that decision, I'm up 400 pips in the pound versus Japanese yen and a nifty couple of $100,000. So with that said, what I would suggest is that you sign up for my weekly video report if you'd like to understand my methodology, understand a little bit more how to make decisions on objective price information. You can do that by signing up for my weekly video report for the cost of any price you want to pay. That's correct. You decide what price, what the value of this information would be to you, and then you simply go to the download link and sign up. So with that said, I hope to see most of you on next week's weekly video report, and I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading week.